doesn't matter. We've had our thick and thin, enough to know that I would rather not go through life without you. And in the end, I'm just glad we're friends. And in the end, I'm just glad we're friends.
Hey everybody, Chico and Poppy here with Poppy getting ready to make another meal, and this one is a nice easy one. Now our family calls it chicken baked plain, but it's a fried chicken in the oven. Okay, and it's pretty simple, and it gets nice and crispy. It takes about an hour or so, and what I like to do is marinate it first for at least an hour. And the first thing we need to do is to cut the chicken up, and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to go right down the middle here first. And when you're coming down here, you're going to feel a little bit of a bone there, and just give it a little hit. I'm doing it here on the stove just so you can see it, so it might be a little louder. But see, now when I open this up, now you can see the spine right there. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut to the right side and to the left side and take that spine right out of there. So you really need a nice sharp knife. A lot of people get afraid when they have to do this, and they'll be afraid to do it and they won't do it. And they'll go and they'll buy one that's already cut, but it's very easy. You just need someone to show you the first time. There's the spine, and it's out. So now this is going to be very pliable. We're going to go here right where the breast and where the leg is. There's no bone there, it's just skin. See? And we're just going to go right down, and now we have that. Do the same thing on the other side. All it is skin, so it's very easy. Okay? Now we have the thigh and the leg, and the best thing to do is to dislocate it. You'll pull this like this and you'll hear it. You'll hear that break, and once that dislocates, you can see it here like that. Now see, it's done that, you can just cut this right through. See? Do the same thing on the other side. See? Dislocate it, and then you can cut that right through. And then the only other one is going to be your wing here. I like to take the wing off, and the only thing you need to do there is you're going to have to give this a little hit. Okay, it's probably going to be loud, like I said, because I have it on the stove here, but that's it. See? Do the same thing on the other side. Get where your wing is and give it just a little hit. Yeah, I like to marinate this with some Italian dressing. I make my own Italian dressing, so that's what I'm going to use. Wash my hands here. I'm going to use my own, and I'll give you this recipe at some point in time, but this is oil and vinegar and a bunch of spices. If you don't, there's another one here that I like a lot. This Ken's here. Northern Italian is very good. It's a light besides, you won't even know it. But you can taste the cheese and everything in this. This is a very good one as well. But I'm going to just marinate this for a little bit. Make sure you stir it real good. Move this around. You can go without marinating it if you're pressed for time, but it tastes a lot better if you can do it at least an hour anyways. I'm going to throw this in the refrigerator, cover this up and refrigerate this for at least an hour. I'm going to shoot for 2, maybe even 3.
1 hour later.
What we're going to do now, this has been marinating. I'm going to take this out and I'm going to put it skin side down. To start anyways. That. And we're going to put a little bit Parmesan cheese on each piece, okay? Very simple, quick and dirty, doesn't have to be anything fancy. Okay, once you get the cheese on there, we're going to flip it over. We're going to cook this in the oven at about 350 for at least an hour. You want to get this super crispy. And it will get crispy. You might have to baste it a little bit. Now you remember, this has oil and vinegar in it, and the oil in there works really good for making this crispy. You just want to baste it a couple times. Matter of fact, I want to add maybe just a little bit more on the top part here of our dressing. Okay, add our Parmesan cheese. Here we go. We're not covering it to death, but I want to cover it up where I don't see any of the meat or the skin. Okay, so there we have it. Very simple. This goes in the oven now, okay? I'm not going to take it out until it's nice and crispy. And we're not going to be flipping it over or doing it. It stays just like this from here on out, okay?
One hour later.
Okay, so we're ready to take out our chicken. It's been about an hour, maybe a little bit more. You can see how nice this looks, see? Got a nice fried chicken here in the oven. You don't want to take it out until it's like this, nice and crispy. I basted this a couple times. Has lots of flavor. I try not to use a chicken bigger than about 4 pounds because I found that the chicken will get dry, be a lot drier, especially the breast, if you go more than about 4 pounds. Of course, the pieces are small, so if you have a larger family, you might have to do more than one, but 4-pound chicken is like the best size to get. Very easy to make. Tonight I'm just doing a couple easy side dishes. I have some steamed broccoli and I'm just making a package of some mac and cheese. But this is my oven fried chicken. Looks nice, right? Okay, remember what Grandma Jen used to always say? Enjoy your life and your food every day. Ciao.